Hey, thanks for checking out. Join the adventure with Scott Batch. Today I'm here at Torrance Beach, California. Last time I was here it was super windy, waves were choppy, it was cold, but today it's a really nice day out here. Did have to put on a ton of sunscreen. But I wanted to catch up, start doing some more episodes because I stopped doing episodes for like 3 months. I was going on a really good click there for a while, and throughout my videos you'll hear me talk about how I've been trying to change so many things in my life, my spiritual well-being, emotional health, mental health, physical, all kinds, just financial, all kinds of things. And then one day about 3 months ago, I heard a psychiatrist named Dr. Daniel Amen, and he talked about doing things in our life, various things, and one of the biggest ones was changing our nutrition to increase our brain health, which would in turn help fix our things like anxiety, our like clarity, just a whole list of things. So what was going to happen is he was going to come to our church and he was going to do a lecture on learning how to manage stress. And at the time I didn't have any stress in my life, but I thought, hey, I want to listen to what this guy has to say, and maybe I could point others, if he has good things to say, I could point them in his direction. You know, they could watch his videos and things like that, and if they really wanted to, they'd go see him personally. But what happened is that I saw his first video. I think it was called something like Caffeine is Killing You. And that first video just hit me so hard because for the last 30 years I've been drinking coffee to stay awake, doing in the military and doing first responder type stuff. And so I didn't realize the whole time that the caffeine was just messing me up. And there's things that I could have been doing instead to get the same effects of coffee without the negative side effects. So what I'd like to do is do a series. I'm challenging myself for 20 weeks to change all kinds of things about my diet, products that I use, exercise, things like that. So I'm challenging myself for 20 weeks to do these things. And what I want to do is I want to take you on the journey that I started 7 weeks ago. And I'm going to do 7 videos today. I'm going to knock them out and talk about, on each different video, I'll talk about a different thing that I did each week, and I'll tell you how it affected my mental health, clarity, especially my energy. And then I'll do the 8th video, which will be this week. And then every week from here on out for 20 weeks, I'll tell you what I'm doing and share how that's changed my life. So, in this, when I finally did go to see Dr. Amen and he did his lecture, pretty much set me on a new trajectory. I was already feeling really good. Mentally, I was doing really good because I recently got home from touring the United States for 2.5 years on my bicycle, so I was feeling really good. And physically, I was feeling almost the most fit I've ever been in my life, except for when I was playing football when I was younger. But aside from that, I'm pretty much feeling better than I did at any other time, especially when I was in my 30s. Man, when I was in my 30s, I got old so quick because I was going to school. And in the first video coming up, I'll be talking about caffeine, and that was the first thing that I kicked out of my diet. Well, I started to kick out of my diet. It took a while. So I'll let you know what I did with that. and I'll let you know the effects. To any of you that might be a first responder in the military, a vet, check out the episode that I'm going to have just for you. I'm going to talk about life after being out on the street, being a first responder, life after being in the military, and what I could have been doing if I was currently in the street as a first responder or if I was in the military. I'll also have an episode talking about my spiritual health and my relationship with God during this whole journey, and I'll let you know what's going on with that if you want to check that one out. That one will be a separate video than the 20, than the challenge. So this is me challenging myself. If you think that you want to do any part of the challenge, I seriously suggest you talk to a nutritionist and or your doctor, because if you have any sugar diabetes issues, this is gonna really could mess you up. It kind of messed me up on around week 5. Man, I was not feeling good week 5, and it had to do with sugar, but I'll get to that in week 5. All right, so I'll see you in episode 1, or sorry, episode 2, and we'll talk about giving up that old caffeine. All right, see ya.